So now here we're going to be battling against what seems to be a hybrid of the most common teams you see in Pokemon Champions, consisting of Sylveon, Garchomp, Sneasler, and this Annihilate. What I haven't been able to be battling with my time in Pokemon Champions is seeing the Decidueye and my Milotic on the same team. So here I decided to lead with Lucario get the fake out pressure onto whatever the lead with here is, and maybe a Mega Lucario to get a clean knockout. Then I brought Frostlass here strictly for this Garchomp. I actually didn't Mega Evolve this Frostlass this game. And lastly, I will be bringing this Mimikyu for a fighting immunity, as they have three fighting types. So if you're excited for this game, hit that like button and subscribe, because oh boy, this battle was tough. So let's get to it. So they will be leading with the Sylvan and the Sidwai, and we lead with the good old Sneasler. So here I'm immediately exerting a lot of offensive pressure with this fake out. So here I'm thinking of going with Mega Lucario here alongside with this flash gun onto the Sylveon and fake outing this to Decidueye to really deny their potential tailwind. Now they do switch out the Sylveon onto this Milotic with Mega Lucario here. Now I'm thinking, if this is competitive Milotic, which might surely is, the special defense drop is not pretty here. It's just gonna get a special attack boost. So we do get the special defense drop here, and they get a special attack boost here, and revealing this leftovers. So here, so now I'm thinking, I need to either knock out this Decidueye or this Milotic. So I decided to knock this Decidueye out with whatever with Lucario, and close combat is Milotic. To get I really wanted this Milotic to die in one close combat, which is unrealistic, but this actually poses a really it serves as the wall, right? So here we go for the Aura Spear. The Decidueye does live with 17%, but this Milotic goes for the Icy Wind, dropping Bolt or Speed. Alright, it's not a good turn. We didn't get any knockout. They go for the Tailwind. They're now faster, but I think Sneasler still does outspeed both of their Pokemon, even with Tailwind. So here I'm thinking of maybe switching out, but I think the best bet was to Vacuum Wave this Decidueye, get the clean knockout. We do connect. They actually didn't switch out, which is a pretty questionable. So I went for the Dark Claw onto this Milotic. I should have went for the close combat to get the knockout there. We do get the poison. They life, dude. So the close combat would have probably killed it, and we wouldn't be facing this beautiful Pokemon right here. So now their next Pokemon will be Annihilate. So now I completely forgot that they set up Tailwind. I thought I was going to outspeed this Annihilate. So I went for the Flash Cannon Dire Claw onto this Milotic, hoping to knock it out. They straight up killed my boy. They killed Lucario here. Now, if this Dire Claw doesn't kill, it's going to be a big problem. But this Milotic does survive with 2%, and they went for life too again. So now this Milotic is starting to be really annoying. Paired up with leftovers, this is going to heal a lot, and I don't think poison will get the job done. Here I'm debating if I should go with Mimikyu or Frostlass. I ended up going with Frostlass here, as I don't have a so here I stored out the Tailwind by protecting both of my Pokemons here. So we do protect, o- of course, a protect landed here. So now they do go for the Rage Fist onto the Frostas as well as the Life Doing. See now, this is why I hate my loading. It's just spamming Life Doing. This is like Sinistra but at home. Pair that with again leftovers, it's gonna heal it to 50%, but the poison brings it up for 14, and the tailwind doesn't. So now here I went for the shadow ball, get the knockout on the annihilate, and I went for the double up onto the annihilate. I should have doubled onto this melodic to get the knockout, but then I would then process would have died. We do get the poison onto this annihilate, and what a surprise, it lived by 3%. You don't see that every day. So now this rich beast is gonna just flat out kill this Frostlass. So now I'm just here. Alright, what now? It Ghost Body does disable this Rage Fist, and my loader goes for yet another Ice Wind. So now Zachary VGC here is just really slow. There's no doubt we're outspeeding next turn. So the poison will kill the annihilate. Would be a surprise if it actually lived at 3%. But now our last Pokemon here is the Mimikyu. The last will be the Sylveon, which Mimikyu can't really touch. As you, I don't have Flave Rough on this Mimikyu. It's more of a sword stance set. So here I'm debating if I should go for the sword stance to get, so the next turn I get a knockout on either the Milotic or Sylveon. I do go through with it and Dark Claw the Sylveon. Sylveon poses the real threat here. It does live by a whopping 1%. Which, what is up with this? Are they training their Pokemons really poorly? So here, you actually see my game crash. So I actually don't know what happened. This guy is still up. So I decided to go for the Drain Punch onto the Sylveon. It lives by yet another 1%. So now, things are just not going our way here. Another Ice Wind will I can't speak today. We'll break these guys here while lowering our speed, so they're just gonna outspeed us. The next turn. So now it does reveal that this Sylveon actually went for the Hyper Beam onto the Sneasler. We do heal back on 124 HP. Then I went for the Shadow Snake onto the Sylveon, get the knockout. I was actually expecting a protect here onto the Sylveon, but as you can see, they actually didn't go for the protect, so they actually died to this Shadow Snake. So now I'm going, what is this my luck going to do? And it actually went for Scald. I actually wasn't expecting a Scald here, and they do get a burn. So when I was playing, I actually wasn't expecting Scald. They would have clicked Scald back then when Sneasler was still on the field. So now this is just a clean loss, but maybe Drain Punch would somehow knock this Milotic out with maybe a critical hit, but it went for the Scald. It outspeed us thanks to the -1 speed, thanks to the Icy Wind. They did a phenomenal play. We lost, and more of the story, you should always knock out Milotic. So this is the game. I'll see you guys tomorrow.